Hello my dear doctors, good day, and I hope that everybody is doing very well. I am Dr. Sumanta Kumar Saha, one of the MRCP trainer, and I have been working for training the MRCP students in country and outside the country, all over the world. On behalf of SsAcademy, I'm working as a course coordinator for a long time, and we started the courses for the MRCP part 1, part 2, and also the clinical part since 2009, and we have been finished a long list of batches of MRCP, and we finished more than 2,000 students in country and outside the country. So my dear, listen very carefully. One of the most important things that I would like to discuss in this video that will be helpful to take decisions to train yourself beforehand going for the exam, that I always say to my candidates that you should be very well prepared before going for any examinations. Of course, for the MRCP part 1, part 2, and definitely before the PACES exam, and having an effective preparations beforehand going for the examinations like MRCP-uk-Paces exam. You must have a good training under a supervised trainer who is a really specialist on to train the pupils of the MRCP, so that you will be a competent and a good candidate to appear in any of the centers in all over the world, including the UK and overseas centers, wherever that you can be a good candidate, and of course you'll have a chance of 100% passing your exam. If you are, once again, on the other hand, if you're really not prepared or inadequate, less preparation, so definitely you have the chance of failing the exam. The PACES, the term, you must think about the term itself, says that is a practical assessment of clinical examination skills. So it does mean that you have the good practical knowledge to apply clinically at the bedside to clinch the important clinical findings and put together, make your diagnosis, so that you can present your diagnosis to the examiners and present your cases along with the other problem list as well. This is the most important thing, that the PACES exam is nothing but just doing only the things in a positive manner. Means what I'm saying? Means you just say the answer. This is not the PACES exam. You have to have the good confidence. The Royal College of Physicians official's website, they have provided the 7 skills, the different skills are assessed in the PACES exam. So these skills are really needed to make a person or make a doctor to be good physicians in the field of medicine. What is really the PACES exam entails? If I say in a single word that PACES means that you must have the capabilities to show yourself you are a professional person rather than an examinee, rather than a candidate of PACES exam. You must show yourself as a competent physician in the field of medicine. It does mean that you are a professional person rather than a candidate appearance or candidate impression in the PACES exam. On behalf of SsAcademy, 2 categories of courses that we provide. Number 1, we do courses the regular course, and next course is the intensive course. Regular course entails for duration is 8 months, and for the intensive course we have the 7 days intensive course. So my dear, listen very carefully. I would like to go for, first of all, the regular course, and in regular course what actually we provide. That is most important thing. In 8 months total course is a complete course, my dear. It's a complete course for the PACES exam that is ever found even in the world. And because the 8 months course, if a supervisor is training you and sharpening you from A to Z, all the components, that is really important to make the candidates to be good and competent enough. There are lots of courses available, including in UK and also outside the UK. Different countries are providing the courses. I must say, my dear, this is most important thing, that is doing courses are much more beneficial than if you do prepare yourself. The first steps that you must to do the courses, and that courses should be focused on the MRCP PACES exam. That is important. So you need to focus basically for the PACES exam preparations. So my advice to do the courses, and my advice as many as courses that you can do, it will be helpful for you guys. One of the most important thing that I'd like to say, how these SsAcademy courses is differ from other courses that available in other countries, maybe in the UK and outside the UK as well. The most important lacking that I felt myself, that is the PACES theory. So SsAcademy will give you and provide you the PACES focused theory. Some of the course coordinators of the different courses, they may say something like that, all right, PACES exam, the practical assessment of clinical examination skills, you don't need to go through the theories. Yes, I agree with that, but what I'm not agreeing with that. We need a focused, smart theory before handling our patients. One of the most important things, the candidate himself and herself feels that what I need to read at this moment after having passed from MRCP part 1 and part 2 reading, the candidates are always feeling the great lackings in that, because there are lots of books and large volumes of books are available in the market to read for the MRCP-PACES exam. SsAcademy provides the smart theory, the PACES theory, that is, I call the smart theory, that is really needed for PACES only. And once again, for the examination skills, that before handling the patients, that what you need to have in your knowledge to sharpening up, so you need the theory is really important. So SsAcademy provide the smart, short, concise, effective theories for you guys that will be helpful to prepare yourself. SsAcademy provides the second important component, the PACES examination skills methods. That's really important. That does not only mean that only to do the examinations in appropriate and systematic ways, rather how you can think during and whilst you are examining from step to step, and your thinking process that will be made up, and some of the theoretical points along with that, some of the examination skills that will be trained up from the SsAcademy. And third component, sometimes say the PACES is just an examination of total communication skills starting with the station 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You need to have a good communicative to deal with your patients, starting with history, communication skills, as well as the handling the patient whilst you're examining the patients. And after examination, then you are crossing and you are going and presenting your cases to our examiner. So you need to have the smart theory, that is the smart focus theory for the history taking and communication skills as well. And number 4 is the presentation skills and tips and tricks how to cross against the examiners. And last, the 5th component, that is the real cases and the real patients that you see here in SsAcademy that providing the courses for MRCP-PACES. So once again, I start from the number 1 is the theory, number 2 the examination skills, and number 3 is the diagnostic parts, and number 4 is the presentation skills, and number 5 is the patients and the real cases. These 5 important components that, my dear doctors, that you must to have to prepare yourself, these components over this, that you need to have this professionalism so that you can be a good and competent candidate before going to your exams to get the pass in your first attempt. So getting important tips and tricks, and these important tips and tricks are really trained at the SsAcademy. We try our best level to show the real cases for the examinations, and that are really encountered, the mostly encountered cases in your examinations. We do provide the training, and we already have got the high success rates in each and every attempts, and sometimes you get the 100% success rates in different diets. And you will be glad to know that we have got the highest score in total Asia. There is one of our candidates that I should mention his name, and we are grateful from the SsAcademy as well. He made us feeling proud to get the results, something like that. It is scoring like 170 out of 172. So my dear, listen very carefully. We are really cordial about this total course and make this course to be more successful. That is the thing, means that we try to be more and more professional in ourselves so that we can make the candidates to be professional. So thank you very much. I hope that video tips will give you an overall idea about the SsAcademy, what courses that we do provide for the PACES course. That is really important.